Welcome to Shell Shock, ringing in your ears like the bells to El Rock. It doesn't matter whether or not you sell lock. 65 dollars in the cold and cell block. This is Shell Shock, welcome to Shell Shock, ringing in your ears like the bells to El Rock. It doesn't matter whether or not you sell lock. 65 dollars in the cold and cell block.
Hey everybody. Yeah.
Howdy.
Oh man. All right, everybody. We are the GodzillaNerds, and we're back with a brand new episode today. I am one of the hosts. I am Donald.
Nick. DJ.
Doris.
And we are back with an exciting episode. So before we start with today's episode, Doris, you picked an awesome topic to discuss, by the way. Really, really awesome. So this should be fun.
I'm a theorist, okay?
Yeah, it was really, really awesome. The more and more I started prepping for this, I was like, this is really awesome to get some intake from everyone.
I'm about to learn something new now. Because I watched every Godzilla movie, and it was hard to see any of that.
There's a few in the old ones when it comes to Easter eggs, but in the newer ones, there was, especially with like the newer Kaiju, there were Easter eggs that told you what was coming.
Yeah, Nick, you're kind of like me. I know I don't look for Easter eggs, right? I just watch the movie, and if something does stick out or stand out to me, I'll try to remember what it is. My memory is terrible, but you have to excuse that. But this was really, really awesome. Now the newer ones I was able to catch a lot of it. The older ones I weren't. So Doris, you're gonna have to take us to school today, okay?
I'll do the best I can, because I mean I know there's theories, everybody's heard theories over the years. Oh, he was this, and like you have the one where he was the dinosaur that got the radiation and saved the Japanese troops. There's this one and that one, and you got the whole, I mean all of them base around radiation, but actually the one that always sticks in my brain, it's not so much an Easter egg as a feed off of what was going to happen. And I'll start there. So in Godzilla v. Destroya at the very end, it's probably that's going to be my favorite of all time. Because I'm sorry, if you don't cry or sniffle in the last 10 minutes, we can't be friends.
Of which movie?
Godzilla and Destroya.
No, that was a very depressing one.
Yes, it was depressing, and that
depressing.
music is like so forlorn, and you're like, no, this isn't happening. We're not watching him cave in. But there's where he knows he's gonna pretty much die, and the transference of power to the little one. So was that an Easter egg of things to come, or was that feeding off of what we learned from the newer Monarch and legendary movies where there can only be one main? You see, because the little one didn't have the power. He was there, he existed, but he didn't have the power. But the main one was dying, knew it, passed it off. Meaning there can only be one main, leader, so to speak. Tell me I'm not the only one that thought about this. Come on.
No, you're not. But we Dora's gonna take us to school tonight, everybody. So yeah, you are, because that was really, really good. That was really, really good. Godzilla Train, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Great.
We had the Tailed Beast. He gave Nick a shout out. What's up, Tailed Beast?
I just got off work with him.
Oh, okay. Well, hook me up, Tailed Beast, for some of them games and controllers and all that other good stuff. But so before I start, does anybody know what is happening in 2 days?
No. My mindset right now, I didn't tell you guys, I have since I'm in the soccer league, our first scrimmage game is on the 20th of this month.
Oh, kick butt,
So,
kick
Well,
butt.
Nick,
mindset
represent
is
us.
there.
Hey, you know what? Get the Mamba mentality, man. You got to go Kobe on them.
Kobe, man, I'm gonna break ankles.
Yeah, you got to go
Bend
Kobe
it.
on them, man.
Bend it like Beckham.
Tell Beast, I'm about to kick you from the stream. He said he got me for $70. Nick, you about to lose a friend, bro. So this is what Godzilla Train said, kick some butt, Nick. So this is what's happening in 2 days, and I know we normally do our streams on Thursday, so I didn't want to miss an opportunity to do this. The 50th anniversary for Godzilla versus Geigen is actually Saturday. This movie was released in 1972, March 12th, and March 12th is literally right around the corner. This is, by the way, one of my favorite Godzilla films, right? We get the introduction to Geigen. And so, Doris, I wanted to ask you, before we get to the topic at hand, what do you remember the most about this film?
About Godzilla versus Geigen? Or Geigen, or however you want to say it.
Well, people say Gigan. Gigan, people say
Gigan. I giggity. What do I remember most? Wow. I remember all of it, but the scenes that stick out to me were, and this is going to be totally different than everybody else's, but when he's flying, he flats out and goes aerodynamic. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, ooh, how can I do that?
Yeah, that was, to me, showed Geigen's real and true ability. I thought what stuck out to me the most in this film was Geigen, just his design in general, right? I remember watching this, I'm probably a teenager, when I first saw his design. And I always thought Toho was ahead of their time with designs. And I was always infatuated with the chainsaw on his belly. I love that. For some reason, that's what I love the most about him. And, and Geigen is actually the first kaiju to make Godzilla physically bleed. And so, and I don't like the fact that Geigen's always looked at as a second fiddle. But I think he's a really, really awesome Titan. He is one of my favorite Godzilla opponents of all time. He's one of my favorite. And that's what I remember the most about the movie is just his design. And he made me feel really bad when he was hurting Godzilla. I didn't like that, but it's Geigen. I love him so much. And that's what I liked the most about this film. What about you, DJ? What did you like the most about Godzilla versus Geigen?
If I remember correctly, this is the one where Godzilla and Anguirus talk to each other too, right?
Yes.
So but every time I see it, they're
Japanese bubble captions. Gotta love it.
It always cracks me up. But yeah, I remember the first time seeing it and was really surprised, that how much damage Geigen did to Godzilla before he finally got, before Godzilla finally kicked his butt. So,
which he didn't do alone. You gotta you gotta give credits to Robin like you do Batman on that one.
Right. You definitely do. Godzilla Train said it is blasphemy that they do that to Geigen, having him feel like he is the second fiddle. Godzilla Train 1090, I definitely agree with you on that. My man Nick, Geigen's 50th anniversary is coming up, obviously. What do you remember the most about this film?
Well, I got to point out that, Godzilla and Anguirus talking. It was the funniest thing. But you also see Geigen taking charge between him and Ghidorah. You know, how he sat there, told Ghidorah go one direction while he went another direction. And that's how they got, the advantage over both of them. Like you said, this is where we saw Godzilla first busted open, was because of Geigen. And when he busted Anguirus open with his blades, it was just, I don't know what possessed him.
He did.
I don't know what possessed him to charge after it. It's like he was hypnotized watching the blades go around and around and just walk right into it.
I'm not sure why he did that. I remember watching that at work.
What was the plan for that? But I'm saying this movie was good. I liked it.
Yeah, it's really, really good. But I'm with you, Nick. I'm not sure what Anguirus' plan was. I mean, if you was going to distract him, you should have came up with something better than that. I mean, you should have tried to run around him. He ran right into him. And so I don't.
You should have put your back towards the spikes and fly. That would have made.
But isn't that when he started developing that? I mean, at some point, doesn't he? Yeah.
he did it against Ghidorah. Like Godzilla held the heads back, like they used about to snap them, while Anguirus was just throwing spikes at him. Like you should have did that instead of charging face first into a bunch of blades.
All right, so me personally, so I created a slideshow for this because, like I said, we won't be able. I know we won't be on Saturday, but
I mean, if you wanted to do it Saturday, you could have.
I mean, I can still work something out. I
don't get up until 7:30 on Saturday, so
that's fine. I'm off on the weekends.
Watch party.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking watch party. So actually, before we started, because I was telling my wife, I said, "Man, I got to do something for Geigen and Godzilla." But these two in this picture. Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead, brother.
Maybe I could manage to put the movie on, but not off my off of my YouTube account, off of a website that I watch movies on, and it's going to be in English.
The Shout Factory
would be good.
might be streaming it. Shoutfactory.com TV might be streaming it on Saturday because they like to do a lot of stuff to celebrate Godzilla and all that. So
all right, so we need to figure out how to do that so we can do a watch party and invite all of our Godzilla family and friends to the watch party. All right, Doris, I'm coming back to you. So we see Geigen and Ghidorah in this particular picture. This would be my greatest tag team of all time. So, Doris, I want to ask you who would be your greatest tag team of all time in throughout the Toho and Godzilla films.
Outside of these two?
Yeah, you can pick these two. It could be any tag team that you've seen in any kaiju film.
Well, I mean, that's a tough one because after watching Legendary, you kind of want to go with G and Mothra.
Yeah.
You know,
that's true.
But, okay, let's go with that. G and Mothra for the good guys, and Geigen and Ghidorah for the bad guys.
Okay, that's good. DJ, what about you? We're going greatest tag team duo in kaiju history. Where you going? Now you can do a good side like Doris did, or you can do a bad side. It's up to you, however you want to do it.
Go with the twofer. We got because they're both of the ones that I'm thinking of were in the same movie, Godzilla versus Megalon. You got Godzilla teaming up with Jet Jaguar, and then Geigen and Megalon teaming up, and both of them pulled off some good combos together. So.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad pick, DJ. Nick, what about you, brother? Your greatest tag team duo in kaiju history. Now you can do it like Doris. Doris did a great job. She answered that beautifully. Pick the good side and pick the bad side. Because this is really, really tough. Because we saw Mechagodzilla, Titanosaurus. We saw Geigen and Ghidorah. Like we even got Ghidorah and Rodan and Legendary. So there's been some pretty cool. Mothra and King Ghidorah, they've teamed up before. So it's a lot of tag teams out there that's pretty good.
Well,
that's
one
true.
first don't count though. I don't think one first should count.
Honestly, the best tag team I've known is maybe Anguirus and Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then for villains, don't get me wrong. Megalon and Geigen were a good tag team. I would love to see Geigen and Destroy a tag team.
Oh, ouch!
I would like to see that type of tag team. That would be a demolition.
Yeah, that'll be really, really interesting. That'll be awesome. And I want to go back to your Godzilla and Anguirus point. I love that they have that friendship that Toho gave them, that bond to have. I thought that was really, really cool.
But nothing beats the handshake between Godzilla and Jet Jaguar.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
no. Yeah, that's an iconic moment. Iconic moment.
They do that in the video game for the PS4. They actually do the handshake.
Yeah, I tried getting it on PS4, but I know they were saying they didn't make like a lot of copies of it or something,
That,
so the prices are like really high for it.
that's why I haven't sold mine.
Yeah, it's like super high, and I'm like, wow, I can't even get it. So I know for his, and we have the movie, so we're gonna try to set up a watch party, which would be really really good,
Before you
really
turn the
really good.
stream, before we all go off on the stream, when you log off, I have it open. Let me see if I could shoot it off on the thing with sharing.
Okay,
Cool.
I got you, I
Cool.
got you. And now this
Oh
is some of
God,
the things that
that's that's a
they're
pop
sharing.
figure.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got it.
Oh,
I'm gonna buy that. So this is some of the things. Let's see. Godzilla Train said, I didn't know that was in there, Nick. He's gotta find it.
I
But
ain't
this
got that
is
one.
some of the things that they're going to be they're releasing for Geigen's 50th anniversary. So this is what I like to collect as a kaiju collector. I love the deforals. I don't know, I just love them so much. I have one.
Yes.
I have this one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I do have this one.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
I want to buy the Godzilla versus Kong one. It's like this big, exactly this big and this wide. The pop figure, and his dorsal fins glow in the dark blue.
oh.
Wow.
And he
Okay.
has his ray out. I'm like, I want it, and it's like 45
Send me
bucks.
that one, Nick. And this is a really detailed figure of Geigen. I really love these deforals. I tried to find a statue of him, but I
It's very
couldn't.
hard. It's
It is
very hard
really,
to
really
find a
hard to
statue.
find a statue. So, Geigen, we're gonna show you some love. So we're gonna try to get this thing working so we can do a watch party. That's gonna be cool. All right, so we have our kaiju Easter egg or reference. So, Godzilla Train, I know you're here, so we would like to hear from you also. So the first question that we have is, what's your favorite kaiju Easter egg or reference in uh, any kaiju film? So Doris, I'm gonna let you take us to school because I know it's probably a lot of ones I missed because I am bad at like Easter eggs,
Yes,
Well,
but
same.
when it comes well, okay, finish your thought because this kind of branches out like a tree. And forgive me, that's like my ADD in me.
okay, well no, go ahead. Well, go ahead. I want to go ahead and hear. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Well,
Let's
like
go ahead and
when
hear.
you're talking about Easter eggs or references, like I said, I mean, the older films don't have a lot of Easter eggs in them. A lot of your legendary did, like the very first one. And I mean, most of you have caught this, but going back to before the very first legendary movie came out, obviously Skull Island came out before all of them. Well, the John Goodman that plays the one guy, he's the
Uh-huh.
investigator, blah, 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 opens the movie. When he gets out of his vehicle, when they're investigating, he's holding a briefcase that says Monarch, even though Monarch was never mentioned anywhere in the Kong movie, which led you to all the other movies.
Wow.
If you look, he gets out and his car and his briefcase say Monarch. That's an
I
Easter
need
egg that Godzilla was going to come out in the rest.
I need to check that out and see. I'm blind. I, I missed that, but that's why I said this is a really really cool, interesting topic because we all get to learn something. And like I said, I was able to catch a lot of the newer things
Mhm.
in the newer films. Like for example, Godzilla Singular Point. I really didn't understand it from the human, like the character perspective, but the monster action was good. Like I did enjoy the monsters in Singular Point, but they had the post credit scene
Ah, there
where
you go.
they did the callback to the original Mecha Godzilla,
Yes.
and I thought
Look,
I
he's
got
like, ah.
yeah I got goosebumps watching that. I was in the bed with my wife and I was watching it because I was watching one episode a night, and I got goosebumps. My wife was on her phone; she was minding her business, and I just jumped up in the bed. I'm like, look, I gotta rewind it. So I rewind it. I rewinded it a couple of times, and I really, really, I really enjoyed that callback. I also enjoyed the one in the 2014 Godzilla towards the end when he finally gets up and he walks off, and on the billboard it shows it says Godzilla, King of the Monsters. So
hero and yes.
Oh well, let's see what we got. Robert Thurman, what's up, Robert? How's it going, brother? So was the skeleton shown in the beginning of the first Godzilla movie. In the new version, a skeleton of another version of Godzilla on one. Oh, that's right. That is right.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
You're raising them right, Doris. Raising them right.
There was also an Easter egg in King of the Monsters 2019. We saw Anguirus' carcass all the way at the bottom of the water.
Oh, that's right.
What the theory was, yeah.
So he might be involved in another movie.
Oh, we can only hope.
I hope he is.
But also, like this one that you have on the screen, like when I first saw the 2014, I looked at the Mothra, name. I'm like,
right.
Say less. I think there's going to be another one, but Mothra's going to be involved.
Well, you got to realize, and this is legendary, in my opinion, paying homage to the originals, because there has never been one Mothra.
Yes.
Mothra, when she is a moth, there's always an egg that she lays because she knows she's gonna die. She's almost like the kaiju version of a phoenix. When one dies, another one hatches. Soon as that one hatches, it lays an egg and it stays dormant, knowing that she's gonna die. Just like a moth in real life. Moths only have a few days lifespan or something like that. So it's not one Mothra. She's reborn every single time. And there's even that larval stage in between. So I love that.
Remy! I couldn't imagine.
I'm here if my damn thing would work. Come on. I'm trying to see if I can make the screen bigger.
Robert said he was taught to pay attention.
I gotta give a little correction to you, Doris. You said that Skull Island came out first, and it came out after 2014.
That is true. So
Monarch was already established in 2014.
Was okay. Then obviously I wasn't caught up with myself.
But no. But I see what you're saying, Doris. Monarch was announced where that movie was taking place in the 19 God knows what. But it was announced that Monarch was built and known.
Well, it was tying them together.
Yeah.
Everybody thought that Kong was going to be a separate thing, but that was like your teaser that they're gonna bring Godzilla and Kong together.
That I liked, because the moment that they announced that there's Kong Skull Island, and then there was a 2014, I'm like, if they don't mash this up and put Godzilla versus Kong as a movie, I'm going to be upset. I want to see the two gigantic beasts go at it, but on the big screen. And then when it happened, you all saw what happened. Theaters were lighting up with money. People were dressing up as Godzilla, as King Kong. I know Chicago had a whole banner to enter the movie theater saying Godzilla versus Kong. And it had an archway as it. I'm like, yo, this is pretty lit.
Yeah, it was awesome. And Doris, I want to go back to something that you're saying about Mothra dying. Like, I couldn't imagine just waking up to my wife and she's asking what I'm gonna do today. Yeah, I gotta die today, but I'll be back. There'll be another day. That is terrible. Yeah, I gotta die today. I'm gonna make this sacrifice, but I'll be back. You'll see me soon. But what's up, Remy? Remy, are you there with us? Like, are you functioning okay?
My power is still out because I'm dealing with a bunch of idiots who can't fix shit. But other than that, it's fine. I'm using my phone right now, so hopefully, cross your fingers. Hopefully, this works. But I'm just really mad right now. Like I said, oh yeah, the power will be up around 5. It's almost 5:30. Hurry the hell up, people.
But Remy, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
not here.
Power though. That's for something else.
Robert said also we're just gonna ignore the fact that Kong was using Thor's axe. Ha!
That is hilarious. I noticed it. I'm like, isn't that Thor's axe? Why is he still using Thor's axe? Why? You couldn't build the axe any other way. Nah, you had to build it to where Thor was like known to be in this movie.
Now,
Ragnarok.
So my mom and my aunt, I know this one's really gonna get everybody excited. So they're big Godzilla fans. Obviously, my mom's not a Kong fan. My auntie is though. Big Godzilla and Kong fans. But I remember watching Skull Island with my nephew, my wife, and they did the end credit scenes. And when they did the end credit scenes, I lost my mind. And they didn't know why. Because I know every Titan that they're showing on this painting. They're showing Godzilla. They're showing Rodan, Mothra. And when they showed King Ghidorah and they showed Godzilla and King Ghidorah having that battle, that was it. I still watch that post-credit scene to this day. Because that roar at the end that Godzilla does, nothing beats it. Nothing beats it.
My whole theater, when I went to watch it, everybody stood up and just started clapping. I'm like, this is a movie theater you're supposed to be in.
Yeah, my theater was mostly empty. I was like, damn it.
No, mine was filled all the way to the back.
I was like, y'all suck. Stay for the end credits, idiots. But then they just left. I was like, God.
Like a Marvel movie.
I know. They were like, it's not Marvel.
You stay in the end for Marvel, but you don't stay in the end for this?
I do.
Yeah, I'm like, exactly. I'm like, oh, I care about Marvel, but come on, man. You gotta show love to the OGs.
Robert said, man, I like Robert, man. He said, little do we all know that Doctor Strange is also somehow somewhere opening a portal to the gods of the world. I don't think Doctor Strange want that smoke with Godzilla. I don't think
maybe we have discussed this.
I will lose my mind if Godzilla makes like a little appearance in Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, so
10 out of 10 movie, if that happens, I just go like, yep, 10 out of 10. I don't care anything else. What happens in this movie? Godzilla showed up. I'm good.
Okay, boss, that's actually a good segue. That's actually a good segue for part of what I was talking about with references and Easter eggs. We all know the movies. That's actually kind of like the, I don't know, quiz trivia that I was talking about. But with that said, Ready Player One. We know that. That's the most obvious one that we all reference a lot. What other references have you seen Godzilla in? Where has he influenced that you've gone, oh my God, that was Godzilla?
I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say Rugrats. I always thought he was Reptar.
Oh yeah, Reptar.
Yeah, I always thought he was. I always thought he was Reptar.
Actually, I think that was probably the influence behind it. Yeah. What else was there?
There was a Simpsons episode where they were trying to leave Japan and Godzilla caught the airplane.
30 minutes over Tokyo.
He was in Family Guy also.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
King Ghidorah was in Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yes, he was.
Oh, that's right. King Ghidorah
Yep.
made an appearance in that. That's right.
Yeah, he was in Courage the Cowardly Dog.
And what was the one that what was the one that I just brought to you guys' attention a couple weeks ago? That I'm dead certain I can't be the only Godzilla fan that didn't pick it up.
I told you, my memory sucks. So hold on, wait a minute.
I don't know.
Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Boba Fett. The Rancor.
The Rancor.
That was like a mix of Godzilla and Kong references.
Yes, yes.
That's right. And Independence Day.
Godzilla's trying to say Independence Day. The kid had Trendmaster figures.
I remember that. I remember spotting that. I was like,
and King Ghidorah.
There it is.
I gotta rewatch Independence Day then. I didn't see that. I watch Independence Day so much, probably more than my sister's boyfriend does, and I have not noticed that.
I remember seeing that.
That's the kind of thing I was discussing with Easter eggs and stuff like that and references. Like what was it that I was reading the other day that I was sitting there and I went, oh crap, I saw that a million times and I never paid attention. Now I'm a little bit older than most of you guys, but remember that Roseanne.
I remember Roseanne.
If you watch the scenes, like through the entire series, however many series it ran, they had a statue of Godzilla in their house every time. It was there. It was a fixture in their house, was a Godzilla figurine.
The one that I have right
here. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like stuff like that where they're paying tribute where, we're old school nerds. That's the kind of stuff I like when I see stuff like that because I'm like, yeah, that was done on purpose,
Can you
Yeah.
let me know which scene it is so I can actually keep
It's,
my eye out for it?
Dude.
Oh, okay, Nick. I think I know what scene it is. It's the scene where it's like Will Smith's like kid, I guess, in the movie, like first gets up and he's like walking out of his room. If you look at that scene closely, you'll like see one of the Godzilla Tridemaster toys like in the background, like right behind the kid.
Yeah.
So like just keep out Austin Powers, Gold Member. That's right.
Austin
I
Powers,
remember
Golden
Austin
Member,
Powers.
Friday the 13th, Part 3, Incredibles 2, My Hero
Oh, that's
Academia.
Yes,
Monsters
My
vs.
Hero
Aliens.
Academia.
Yes!
I was about to
I
bring
remember
that
Gold
up.
Member. I remember Gold Member
Hey,
because
man.
he's like run and act like it's Godzilla, but it's not.
Yep.
Exactly.
Doris,
sorry,
how do we get Robert on here, Doris? What's up, Robert? Man, come holler at us, man.
Just tell him to be on it.
Hey, Robert, just come join us, bro.
One of the references he pointed out was My Hero Academia. That's an anime that I watch, and in one of their movies, they have a hero named Godzilla, which is basically like this version of Godzilla that has like a kind of cape that Elvis would wear. And I love it. I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. And it's just Godzilla. Like everything else is the same except the last letter. Instead of an A, it's an O. Like you have to pull up an image of it. Nick, if you can pull up an image of Godzilla, that would be amazing. Because then you guys can like see what he looks like.
Godzilla Train is right. Seinfeld did have a my mom and dad used to watch that every day faithfully. Seinfeld did have Godzilla. A reference to
The
Godzilla.
Simpsons have a lot of Godzilla references.
Robert said, "How does one do so?"
Doris, you could send them the link from the Instagram chat.
Boss man,
and
you
then
have to
you
do
can
that
join.
because you have to lead him in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're asking me, and you're at the helm.
Yeah, I could. Well, I don't know how to send. How would I send? I don't know how to send the link to him.
Send it to him personally.
All right, Robert, I gotta find you, brother. What he has an Instagram? What's your Robert? Do you have an Instagram? What do you have? Facebook? I don't know what he has.
Dave,
Just let me know, Robert.
You say Facebook, make him sound like a dinosaur.
Hey, I like Facebook.
It's not Facebook anymore. It's Meta.
So,
It's Meta.
So Remy, we wanted to catch you up. And Martin, yep, my boy Martin. Martin also remember guys. Eminem.
Yes.
His song, his song. I feel like
I'm on my mom in my okay. So Robert said he's on his mom's Facebook, and my fiance. Okay, so we're gonna hook Robert up, man. I like Robert. You taught him well, Doris. Doris taught you well, Robert.
Hey, and the 11-year-old's the one that did Geigen on his own, so I got two of them.
Yeah, Geigen's the man. So Remy, we wanted to catch you up, get you up to date. So first, we wanted to find out what's your favorite Kaiju Easter egg or reference. Since you were just joining us, so we want to be able to get your answer as well. So could you tell us what your favorite Kaiju Easter egg or reference would be? A lot of us basically discussed a lot of the newer films and animes that had a lot of Easter eggs, but I'm curious to see what you're going to say.
Oh, okay. So for me, mine's a little bit older. Well, I guess not that old. But my favorite reference or Easter egg that relates to kaiju is actually in Cloverfield. So like there's some scenes in Cloverfield where like the camera kind of like buffers or kind of like what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Like lags or something like that. And when it does that, you'll like see like these images like pop up like immediately, and then like it cuts to black or something like that. So in those images, if you slow them down, they're actually screenshots of older monster movies. Like one of them actually is Them, the giant ant movie. Another one is The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, and there's also a King Kong image too. So like you really slow, if you like see where the camera like buffers or like shuts off, if you like slow down the film and you like move it inch by inch, you'll see those images like pop up on the screen. And I love that because I didn't catch that at first because I think it was like on YouTube and it said like Easter eggs from Cloverfield. I went, what Easter eggs? And so I like clicked on that and it showed me. Then I did it to my own copy of Cloverfield and went, oh shoot, there are there. I'm like, so that was because I really love that when like they implement it into the film like that cleanly, and you have to actually like use your effort to pause at those right moments to see like the little Easter eggs and hints that they put in there.
Yeah, the Easter egg, and like I was telling Doris earlier, like I am terrible, and Nick said this, he's just terrible at
Noticing.
Easter eggs. Like also I forgot King of the Monsters when they did the Outpost. Those were different references to the movies. Godzilla had I think Outpost 55 that was raised again, and then they had Mothra had Outpost 61, so that was her debut.
The Rodan was 54, I think. No, 64. 56. No, Rodan was 56.
Yeah. And King Ghidorah they had 91. Then they had Outpost 75 for the Terror of Mechagodzilla. And then they had 67, Son of Godzilla.
Okay, so guys, you are just killing me because you just made my brain click on. Okay, so somewhere there's got to be written, I don't know if it's going to be fictional or it ties in, but all these outposts and stuff like this that Monarch named like the finds of the kaiju, is that the order they found them in? Or are they latitude and longitudinal? How did they come up with those base numbers? There's got to be a theory behind that.
Probably the amount of damn kaijus they found. That's what I believe it is, the amount of kaijus they found.
So where are the other ones that they haven't said anything about?
They're scattered all over the world. Honestly, there was
probably hiding from the government. They're probably just like, no, these guys are way too dangerous. These guys are way too dangerous. Yeah.
But if you go to I don't know if it's still up running, but there's a website, Godzilla Science or Monarch.com, one of the two. When Godzilla versus Geigen was versus the King of the Monsters, or Godzilla versus Kong, the newer ones, when they were out, you were able to go on and see all the outposts. There was a lot of outposts there. Somewhere at the top of the globe, somewhere at the bottom of the globe, and in the middle, all around. You were able to click and see who it was in there.
Okay, so awesome. I have a something I want to throw at you guys, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Skull Island. Okay, call Skull Island. I can't remember. He's the older guy. No, who was the guy that said they had to crash on Skull Island? He was hit by something and he crashed. I cannot remember his name. He's in Skull Island, and I always thought that he ran into Godzilla on his way to the island because he said that
talking about Hank Marlowe?
Oh!
Yes, he said that his boat, it was he was traveling in it.
John Goodman. John Goodman's character.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
That's right. He said his boat got attacked and like he saw something.
I always thought it was a reference to him, but I was like, I don't know. But I always thought that was a reference to Godzilla. He just like Godzilla kind of just swam by him and that was it. Godzilla didn't bother him. He was just going by.
It could be. I always thought that too. I'm like, it could have been Godzilla.
I always thought that. So Remy, I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you was watching before you got on, but I want to back up a minute because I want to catch you up. We were talking about Geigen. Okay, and these are some of the things they're giving away for his 50th anniversary. That's Saturday. So we're trying to do a watch party Saturday, and I don't know if you'll be available for, but we're still going to try to see if we can do it. But we wanted to ask you, what do you remember the most about Godzilla versus Geigen?
What I remember the most in that movie is probably the scene where like Godzilla is just like getting his butt handed him by like first he's getting attacked by the Godzilla tower, and then after that gets destroyed, both King Ghidorah and Geigen just start like pounding on him, and Geigen is like King Ghidorah like kicks Godzilla, and Godzilla just like slams through the building. And I'm like, God, man, Godzilla's like not even able to get back up. He's just getting beat down and like pouring gears is like trying to get up and like fight them. Like King Ghidorah's head like
Look,
turns
he
around
said it. He
and like
said
shoots
it.
him.
Poor Anguirus.
Yeah, and
Our
Gearus. And
our
Gearus
little
like gets smacked
underdog.
around too. Like
Our
Gearus like
little
tries to help
underdog.
Godzilla, and like Geigen stands in like front of, and like Geigen stands in front of him, and he like runs into the buzzsaw, and you like see the blood squirt out in the camera. I'm like, God, man. I'm like, what is
I don't
happening?
know. My man was hypnotized by Blaze and said, "I'm gonna run after them."
I know. He was like, let me try something.
Kind of like
No,
a
it
dog
doesn't
and a
work.
weed whacker.
So
Kind of like
Godzilla
dogs
Train
and
had.
weed whackers.
He said he's gonna rewatch Skull Island, but he said he think he did see Godzilla. He kind of talks about it, and then Robert said he just followed us, by the way, on Insta. Okay, all right, good, because I can shoot you the link if you want the link now. If you want to wait next week, it's up to you, Robert. Just let me know. And Godzilla Train also said, quick question for y'all: where does Godzilla versus Geigen land on your favorite Godzilla films? Godzilla Train. I'm actually working on a list of my top 10 Godzilla movies. So I can't give you an exact number right off the bat, but it's hovering somewhere in that top 5 as of right now for me. That's where that's where I have it. What about you, Doris? Godzilla Train said, quick question for y'all: where does Godzilla versus Geigen land on y'all favorite Godzilla film?
It has to be I'm gonna say number 2 or 3 because, like I said, versus Destroyer, it's my favorite because it evokes so much emotion. I'm sorry, I know I'm the only girl in the group, but that last 10 minutes, if you're a true fan, you're like, stop cutting onions,
Doris,
damn it.
Doris, guess what? Actually, Destroyer is actually my favorite film too. So you're not the only one. And it's because of that. It's like has a lot of emotion because I'm like, man, it's probably the most emotional I've been in a Godzilla movie. Like that's why it has so much good kaiju drama in it.
That music is haunting. I mean, when
I know,
die,
and I get pumped. Yeah, and I get pumped up too. I get pumped up when I see Godzilla Jr. up again as like adult Godzilla.
Yes.
I'm like, yes.
The little one.
The little one. Yeah, Godzilla Jr. becomes the big one. I'm like, finally.
Oh, hey, Donald, you said Mama's on?
She's not on. She's not on today.
Well, no, is she watching, listening?
Oh, yeah. She is.
Okay,
yes.
So she can hear us. So I wanted to pass along this to her because I know she doesn't like Kong. But for those that do, King Kong debuted in 1933. And on this day in 1956 was the first time it was ever put on network television.
Huh.
Wow.
It was the first time you could watch it on television. It was like they called it the $1 Million Movie or something. And it was on Jersey Boy. It was actually MYO
Nick.
that did it.
I don't know. Nick disappeared. Where did he go?
I know. He's gone.
Yeah,
Nick,
he left.
Nick boy.
Hey, Nick, if you ain't like us like that, brother, just say that.
No, it looked like somebody was calling him on the side.
Oh, he's back.
Where is he? There he is.
There he is.
Sorry, my
Where'd you
dog
go,
was
Nick?
barking. My dog was barking. I thought
barking.
somebody was like trying to like someone get into my house, but it was my mom.
No,
Okay.
Nick, I was telling them that it was on this day in 1956, I think it was, that King Kong aired on network television for the first time.
Yeah.
The original 33 movie. But you would know this reference, but it was the $1 Million Movie on MYO that got rights to it.
Mm-hmm.
See, he's like,
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a New York station.
Yep.
I think they're still around, aren't they? MYO?
I believe so.
They probably still do. And I remember watching the $1 Million Movie because they were big on monster movies on Sunday.
Yep.
Yay, I still remember. I don't have Alzheimer's yet.
All right, Robert, I think I sent it to you. I hope I sent it to the right person. I think I sent you the link. So if you don't get it, just let me know if you didn't get it.
Wait, did
DJ,
Robert...
what about you? Yeah, he sent me. He added us on
Instagram.
On the Instagram.
Did he add this page?
I don't know what page he added.
Because this is
DJ.
this is the page
Yeah.
I made for us. This is our page.
Oh, that's right. You did make another page. DJ, where does Godzilla versus Geigen rank for you? I'm sorry, Robert. We had 2 pages. I don't know what's happening.
I told you
I
I
get
made
you.
the other page.
Oh, there he is. Okay, there he is.
Yeah, we have. Oh, here's a
Hey, there's my boy.
He has arrived.
Robert!
Yeah, it took me a minute because the link wasn't working on the phone I was using for a minute, so it wasn't letting me go to Google, and I was like, okay, let me see your phone, babe, and it finally let me send the link to my Facebook, which finally let me go to Google.
It's good. It's good to have you on, brother.
It is good to finally be on with people I can understand.
Yes.
Same for us.
Yep.
Yeah, I do have to tell you, man. Doris is awesome. Awesome.
I love you, man.
So DJ, we have Godzilla Train wants to know, where does Godzilla versus Geigen rank on your list?
Sorry,
I would say
I'm trying to
probably.
work things out.
I don't know. Probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I got it at maybe 5.
It's definitely in the top 5, but
I don't know. Can everyone hear me?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, now put yourself on mute. We're talking.
Dang.
So nice.
What about you, Nick? Godzilla and Geigen, where does this film rank for you?
It's definitely in my top 5. Definitely.
Okay.
I will put it like maybe 3.
Okay. That's not bad. I mean, especially the first time we get to see Geigen in all his glory, his precious glory. Remy, Geigen versus Godzilla, what do you rank this particular film?
Probably like top 15.
Okay. And we have Robert. Robert, since you're here, I might as well ask you. So, where do you rank Godzilla versus Geigen, this particular film? I don't know if he can hear us.
Nope.
Where did he go?
Oh,
He's
he's gone.
Just jumped.
Nah, he's gone.
Geigen kidnapped him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna throw
Karen Dor-
this in since you're back at what? What?
Oh, go ahead,
No,
Doris.
go on, Doris.
Oh, you're talking. I'm gonna circle back because I was waiting for you guys to talk for this. You were talking about figurines, and I'm one of the eclectic people that likes the weird stuff. So when I was working with Hagen in Raleigh, North Carolina, at that one show, I would walk around, and I always look for the things that nobody else has. And this one guy was selling these here. There, wait, where's the screen? Like little figurines from Japan. You don't know what they were. Yeah, and it was great because, I don't have the one. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed Burning, but I have a Geigen. I got to run in the house and get it. But it was the greatest thing because Kitagawa grabbed them and signed them all for me.
I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see that Geigen.
Yeah, hang on. I'll go get it.
Yeah, that is, dude. That is fire. Dude, that is awesome.
The guy.
I just learned how to do this slideshow too. I told you I'm always working, man. I'm always working.
I can. When we talk about Geigen, all I think about is just the commander, Exilian from Final Wars, is yelling Geigen.
Oh my lord!
I love that line.
No, really?
My man went in on saying Geigen.
I know he went Geigen, like literally like a Dragon Ball Z character yelling out his power.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, it did go Super Saiyan in it, so
He did.
Well, no. Now that you say that, now we just need a reference from Goku.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Well,
my
they
man
did it.
Goku right there.
Gohan.
Kamehameha.
So
Wow. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome.
Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dragon Ball's
Yeah.
author Toriyama actually has a lot of Godzilla references in a lot of his works.
I mean, the Kamehameha is a freaking
Bless you.
Atomic,
blast.
yeah, it looks like atomic breath.
All right, so Doris, we are now focusing on our favorite kaiju theories, and this is going to be a really, really, really interesting one. So Doris, I want to start with you. What are some of your favorite kaiju theories that you think is going to happen, or things that you want to happen?
Oh, okay.
I am curious to hear this. I got my listening ears on. Bring it on, Doris.
Okay. Oh, say you're talking forward. So these are just my own theories. Okay, well, I mean, there's been no Easter eggs towards it. It kind of stems on what Remy and I said that we are going to totally do the rights to. But I personally think that. Thank you. I want to see some kind of. Okay, I don't want to see them remake another movie. It's a good theory, but I don't want to see them remake. But if Legendary and Toho could come to some kind of a link where a story can be written, because we already know these stories, we know what happens. I want to know what doesn't happen. I don't want to see them do the oxygen destroyer again. It's been done a couple times and this and that. I want to see them build on what's going forward. And I would love to see like in Destroy All Monsters. I want to see all these kaiju they keep hinting at. I want to see backstories. And that's what I'm hoping the skeletons are, the eggs, the post credits. I'm really hoping they expand on this. I hope those were Easter eggs and not just endless, bottomless teasers.
Yes, I agree with that, and I think what I do like the most about the MonsterVerse so far is the producers and directors that have worked on this film. They seem to be pretty knowledgeable about Godzilla and Kong, and it seems like Toho doesn't want to make the same mistake they made with the '98 film. So I think they're taking it a lot serious, and I think Michael Dougherty did a really good job with King of the Monsters, especially working with 4 gigantic titans. Is only so much screen time they can do and have. I mean, you have Rodan, King Ghidorah, Mothra, and then you have Godzilla himself.
But they also had their own. They had the ones you knew, but they also had what was it, Behemoth and the Mutos and stuff like that. Those were new. You know what I'm saying? They're expanding it. It's so nice to see a next generation starting out.
Why is Zilla in here? Why the hell is Zilla in here? He should not count as anything. Why the hell is he in here?
Why is Minya here?
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my mother knows. Like, I somewhat know some things, like a little, because I've been very busy, so I'm not been able to like really study Godzilla and the Godzillaverse and everything. Looking at the picture that's up right now behind the kaiju theories, bottom left there, who is that? The very bottom left picture that I'm seeing.
Bottom left. Talking about bottom.
I think he's talking about.
Donald, don't do it.
I think he's talking about wannabe Baragon.
Yeah, he's talking. Yeah,
got like the red mouth and red eyes.
That's what Baragon should have been.
Nick,
maybe he wouldn't have died.
Nick,
okay,
no.
So me asking that leads me to and I know we're on the theories and everything, talking about that and everything, but I was sitting here like y'all were talking about everything, and that picture kind of made me remember. I play a lot of video games and watch a lot of horror movies and stuff like that. Well, no, you may not. In one of the video games I do play, the Smite. Some of y'all probably have played it, guarantee. There's a character, Kuzumbo, that has that skin, and that's what made me think about it. That referenced it because they came in and said that they were making a Kaiju Godzilla reference with the skin, and they dropped that for that game.
Wow.
Mm.
Hey, they even
Say hi.
got my nephew playing some
Hello.
crazy game. Hey, what's up, man? What's happening?
Hello.
Popped in the camera.
Say hello.
Good day.
Nick popped in.
It's another Nick, so say hi.
Nick, what's happening, man? How you
What's up,
doing,
Nick?
brother?
Good day.
Nick,
Good day.
Nick, and not
point
Nick.
two.
Jumped in.
Nick,
What is up?
Nick 2.0.
Nick at night. Nick and
2.0.
Nick.
No.
Nick,
I'm a
Nick,
vintage
Nick, Nick.
Mecha Nick.
Nick.
Mecca Nick.
Mecha Nick.
That's not right.
Ew.
Nick Prime.
Oh, I hope you guys didn't catch that.
I heard
Nah.
that.
I didn't hear him. What did he say?
I didn't
Dang
hear
it.
Nick,
I want to hear it.
Nick Rye. Nick and Nick Rye. That's Nick Rye.
Well,
Nick
you
Dillon.
started singing the Nickelodeon thing, and he goes, there's going to be some slamming going on.
Whoa.
Wait, guys. Read Godzilla Train's comment.
PG.
I wouldn't
Guys,
mind
we got
Monarch
Train's
helping Godzilla find a new
Wicked.
home, and it has like a Son of Godzilla Island vibe to it.
That would be dope. I
That'd
actually
be
like that.
fine.
A MonsterVerse version of Godzilla Jr. I'd be down for that.
Listen, the
It'd be a hell of a
MonsterVerse
lot
of
better than
Godzilla
Minion.
Jr.
Yes.
The MonsterVerse Godzilla Jr. is Doug. Can we just admit it, please? It's Doug.
So
That is
this
his
is
cousin.
this is something that I would like to see from the MonsterVerse. Now, of course, I don't know how they're going to do this, but I know that Toho has so many monsters that Legendary can work with. The first thing is I would love to see Gamera. I would love to see Gamera.
Yes.
But for
so
two,
would I. Donald.
I would like for
There you go.
Legendary to focus.
There, you just
I
saw
would
him.
like for Legendary to focus on have a story, a backstory, or maybe a story surrounding one of Toho villains. I would really like to see a backstory of maybe Space Godzilla.
That would be nice.
Ooh.
Manda would be. I would love to see that.
That would be good.
Just even a King Caesar. I would like to see him in the MonsterVerse. I think King Caesar would be great. for the MonsterVerse.
Totally. I
Ready?
would actually
Go.
Wait, Donald, to go off of your point. I'd actually like to see a backstory for a villain, and maybe like make it like our first like actually like sympathetic kaiju villain where we understand his motives. Like, yeah, man, I get it. Like that's
Deadpool.
but what you're
Like-
doing is completely wrong.
And
With
I would
Space
like to
Godzilla,
see.
you can make him like a
and
very
I-
tragic villain.
And I would
Like-
love to see. This is off the wall, but I would love to see Godzilla combined with Wolverine. I would love that. Wolverine and
We've had this
Godzilla.
discussion.
would
Oh
love that.
snap!
I
Atomic
would love that.
blades,
I
atomic
love Wolverine.
Wolverine blades. That would be dope.
What about you, DJ? What you got for us?
For theory,
Yep. Godzilla train. We're not doing Gabara, bro.
No, Gabra's garbage, sir.
But his
I mean, that's-
picture-
garbage.
his
It's
picture's
garbage.
Gabra's garbage. You understand me? He's garbage.
So you all are saying I've scrolled through. I don't know if it's HBO Max and Netflix. I think it might be Netflix that has all the. HBO Max has most of them, I think, but Netflix has
Yeah.
like Abira and everything.
No
Yeah.
Lord.
I started watching some of those, and I kind of want to see like rebooted versions of some of them, like more modern versions of some of those older ones that we don't see now. Because we got Godzilla.
Ebra, yeah, I'd be fine with Ebra because it probably.
I don't
want to
watch a giant lobster again before they
It'd be
put butter
fine.
on the boat.
Okay,
It's
here's a
probably
Butter on the
theory.
boat.
Here's a theory. Ebra, we all know what he is. I finally figured out where he came from. The guy
Moana.
that wrote the guy that wrote Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. He was
Oh
like
my
one of those
God.
experimental
Oh,
things.
that's one of my favorite movies. Me and my kids watch that. I love that movie.
He was an experimental food expander.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Yeah, I love that movie.
What? They forgot to kill him?
Yeah, they just forgot to kill the lobster, and now it's a giant kaiju. The Godzilla.
He was the escapee that.
Honestly,
Ooh.
I wouldn't want to see Ebra in the MonsterVerse. I would rather.
I mean, I like to
see
see Ebra as like a joke kaiju. Like Godzilla just
Yeah.
like kills him immediately, and then it's
Yeah,
like,
like-
oh,
like-
okay.
Abra could be an Easter egg. We don't want.
Yeah.
we need an
Like
Easter egg.
imagine like Ebra.
Wait a
just, like,
minute.
that would be cool to see like Ebra and Godzilla fight for like a quick second, and you just see like Ebra like fly by a building. Godzilla just like tossed him. Like get out of here. Like, tossed him through the city.
My mom says she's on TikTok, so she couldn't join the chat, and her show was on. I just wanted to drop in. All right, well, I guess I'll be seeing you next week. Go ahead, Doris.
Nice.
Bye, Mom. I'm
Bye
noticing
bye, Miss
another.
Kim.
Bye. I'm noticing another mistake in his picture he did here. So you were so quick to point out Manila. Look right next to Manila.
Yeah, Zilla.
I pointed that out.
No, Nick
Y'all-
pointed that out.
Y'all
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
pointed
see
that one
Mecha Kong?
Why is he in here?
No, Mecha Kong, yeah. I'd actually like to see Mecha Kong. Zilla and Minya? No, get them out of here. God.
Mecha Kong looks really confused about his situation.
Oh, he does. He's like, what am I doing here exactly?
Why was I built?
like,
Why
like,
was
what do
I
I
built?
have in this?
Like, why am I here? Why am I existing? Like,
Yeah,
did
why
you
am I
build
part
me?
of this?
Yeah, that
I keep
is-
looking at this and I'm like,
like all the mechas is like, no, you're coming in
So,
here with us. Like, but
I'm gonna tell you how I
why?
came across this. I came across this picture because it's like my first time doing the slideshow on here. So I was like, I know how to do a slideshow now. So now I know how to do a slideshow. I had this saved. I was just scrolling at work and I was just saving pictures. So I saved that one. I was like, okay, maybe this will work. And I saw it because they had Gamera on here. The other ones didn't have Gamera, so this was like one of the only ones that had Gamera. So I wanted to show Gamera some love. They got the Mewtwo on here. I like to see Mewtwo Prime.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You choked
Well,
yourself.
Mewtwo Prime got killed off though. But I mean, there could be another one.
Go
All
ahead.
right,
There could be a second one.
So I have a question that I would like to ask you guys. If you could, out of these three Titans, if you could pick one that could join the newer Godzilla movies, which Titan would it be? Would it be Mega Gears, Orga, or Batra?
Oh man.
Orga, Mega Gears, or Batra?
You've created a dilemma.
Yeah, I do
He
this
knows
every
this.
week. I do this every week.
Who you going with?
Nick, we say it again all the time. He does this
all right.
purposefully.
Doris, we'll start with you.
It's at this point it's mental. It's mental
Yeah.
that
Yes.
he attacks us.
That's really what
Godzilla
happened.
Train said Batra.
Batra.
Okay.
Noise.
My mom
I
said
would-
just add all three.
Right. Well, if you put in Megaguirus, that's a giant dragonfly. Dragonflies are the prey for bats, so we can just pretend with the name. So Batra would come in trying to eat Megaguirus. That I know I'm babbling, but
No,
I
go
don't-
ahead. No, go ahead. Doris, you go ahead. You got the floor. I want to hear this because you're going to break it down so eloquently.
No, I babble. If I had to pick one of the three, although you think I'm probably going to go with Badger, I would want to see Megaguirus because that movie was so on the edge of the best of its time that I think if they did that now without too much CGI, that would be a killer movie.
My mom said dragonflies are evil.
I love dragonflies.
You just realized that?
My man DJ, who are you going with? We got Orga, Mega Gears, or Batra. One of these Titans can be in the next MonsterVerse film. Who you going with, brother?
I'd want to see them. I'd be interested to see how they deal with Orga, since that's another alien that comes to Earth. Because they did establish that King Ghidorah was an alien that invaded Earth, so it'd be nice to see them expand on that and start branching out into the alien kaiju that keep coming down to Earth and attacking it.
Yeah, I was gonna pick Orga too. I would say Orga too. What about you, Nick?
Honestly, I would like to see. We already got a larva. We already got a larva, Mothra. I would like to see Orga. Honestly, I want to see how they would,
Okay.
bring him into this with that flying UFO.
Yeah, especially how Godzilla looked at Orga when Orga opened his mouth. Godzilla was like, "Man, what in the world?"
But give him more screen time. Don't kill him off too damn fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a deform that I want. Orga, oh, so awesome. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. And I want it. What about you, Remy? Mega Gears, Batra, or Orga?
I was gonna go with Orga, but then I thought about it, and I think it would be really cool actually to have Megaguirus join the MonsterVerse because,
Okay.
to be honest, we don't have that many female kaiju villains, and I feel like Megaguirus would be a good addition to one of the villain lineups in the MonsterVerse. Like, don't kill her off in like her first movie. Have her like live. So then maybe like in a later movie she could join back up with like another group of kaiju villains. So I feel like that would be interesting to see.
Well, Biolante was technically a female, right? Well, they put that out there.
Well, Biolante's not really a villain. It was more of
but
Godzilla
they do it
that
off
was
of a
in his movie.
rose, right? She's like
a
rose, though, isn't she? So it leads you to believe female.
Yeah.
Because if it was a
Yeah,
male,
I would believe
like,
Well, it had
You're
to be
right.
a male,
Biolante
the
is a
daughter.
female.
My mom said, "Way to go, Remy,
Yeah.
for the ladies." All right,
Wait, what'd you
Robert,
say?
I'm coming to you, my man. I'm coming to you, brother.
You're asking somebody who doesn't know.
Just say
Those are
anything.
that question is something that I do not know because, like I said again, I haven't had time to go through and study a lot of them, watch a lot of the old films.
These are older than you. You've watched them 14 times with me. Don't even go there.
Well, yeah, but you know how long it's been.
Godzilla Train said we can make Biolante the villain. Okay, I'm about to ask this question. I don't know if y'all gonna get mad at me or not, but I put a lot of thought into this question.
Jesus.
And I'm glad that
That's not
Biolante
good.
name came up. I am glad Biolante. Okay, if you could spend one day with one of these three titans,
Oh God.
my mom said no, Godzilla Train. Who would it be? Gamera,
Does it purposely.
Mothra,
Yes, he does.
Gamera, Mothra, or Biolante?
Mothra.
Serge would have whooped your butt if he found out about this one.
If you could spend one day with one of these, it would be Mothra, Gamera, or Biolante.
Who are you asking?
Doris, I'll start with you. My mom said Mothra. Godzilla Train said Gamera. He'll sit in Gamera's shell all day.
Oh,
So,
hell no.
Doris, bring it on, Doris.
That's been done. Okay, first of all, I hate you for asking that because you
I'm
know
sorry, Doris.
where I stand on that.
I know. I thought about you when I did it.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, it's a toss-up, Gamera or Mothra. If I have to pick one, okay, I'm going to go with Mothra. Just for obvious reasons. You know, when you've spent the day getting your rear end handed to you and stuff like that, to take a nice little night flight would be fun. I don't need the chill out, dude. You know, I want some peacetime with Mothra.
My mom, you supposed to be watching your show.
Okay, did she hear what? Did she hear what I said
said.
before? Okay, did she hear what I told her before about King Kong?
No, she did not hear that part.
Oh, I just wanted to tell
you. Here.
Okay, Kim, just a little bit of trivia. On this day today, in what was it, 1956, was the first time that the original King Kong was broadcast on network television. I know you hate King Kong, but we got into that one time about it.
My mom said, yes, Doris, we need woman time.
Yeah.
It's not on. That's why she said, that's why I'm back. All right, DJ. So where you going with this? You can hang out with one Titan for a day. Who you going with?
It's right on my shirt. Camera.
DJ,
Yes.
you cold, man. DJ a smooth brother. He could be chilling in the chair.
You the man, DJ. You are the man.
All right, Nick, I'm coming to you. Talk to me, Nick.
He's going to represent Surge and say Biolante.
God damn, get out of my head. I'm going to answer this one for me and Surge. Yeah, Biolante would be pretty fire to be with.
Biolante.
Okay. All right, Remy, it's all on you.
Well, you know me, brother. You know me,
going
Gamera. Come on. Nick, stop spoiling everything, dude. Give me a second to say it.
And if Baragon was an option, you would have picked Baragon.
Yes, I would have picked Baragon. Imagine me right on top of Baragon like a horse or like a dog.
Robert, you want to answer this question, Robert?
I mean, I kind of agree with my mom and Mothra, but my reasoning purely because I feel like that would probably be like the most, like, you know, she's got like kind of agree with her, like straight shitty day, stressful, just good to relax with Mothra and not have to deal with, you know, the possibility of being squished by a giant foot or roll on or something like that. You know, you ain't got to worry about that. You just got to worry about getting blown away at the most.
My mom said, "Come on now, Remy."
What? What did I do? I picked Gamera.
This is the final question, and I really hate to do this to you guys.
No, you don't.
He enjoys this.
You enjoy our suffering.
The satisfaction of pain.
Yes,
one movie has to go.
He does it purposely.
Oh, one movie has to go? Oh, that's simple.
One movie has to go.
That's simple.
The Son of Godzilla. The Son of Godzilla.
Yeah, that one.
I don't care what you're gonna ask. That's the answer.
Wait.
Let him say it. Let him say it real quick.
Okay. That was funny, Doris. Okay. All right. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, 1974.
God. Oh no.
Godzilla versus Destroyer, or Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019.
I swear to God, if Surge was here,
Godzilla Train said time to lose subscribers. Don't start, Doris. All right, Doris. My mom said Kong and the Son of Godzilla. All right, Doris. So one movie got to go.
Okay. Well,
you can only pick one movie.
Zip it.
Right.
I was going to answer you. Okay. You said, and I'm thinking strategically. You said Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla
1974.
Dump that one because there's so many other versions. I still get Mechagodzilla.
But that's the OG one though. That's at the one that started it all.
But you can only pick one movie though. You got another one you got to cross off.
I am not taking off Destroyer because no, I can't. I like Destroyer. He's the bad guy you like. He's like Deadpool.
Godzilla wants to say something to you, Doris. He said, "Bye, Destroyer."
You're gonna see Destroyer, okay?
All right, Godzilla Train. Bye. Bye to you. Get
DJ, you can only pick one movie out of the three: Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, the original, the first; Godzilla versus Destroyer, or the 2019 King of the Monsters. My mom says she likes Destroyer also, Doris.
Yeah, I gotta go with the 74 Mechagodzilla.
Oh, okay. So that's the one you picking?
Yep.
All right, so that's okay. So that's his. All right, Nick. I'm sorry, Nick, brother. I had put a lot of thought in this. Sirs, I'm sorry you couldn't be here for this torture. All right, Nick, what you got for me? You can only pick one movie to watch for the rest of your life. What is it gonna be?
King of the Monsters? To get rid of one.
No. Oh. My mom said take out the 2019 because it's nothing like the old school. Okay. She said, but mom.
She's got a point.
She's got a point, but
y'all have to pick a movie to watch though. Y'all take both movies out and just pick one.
Wait. Is it watching or get rid of?
No,
Yeah.
you can only watch one movie for.
Wait. You
can
said
only
get
watch
rid
one
of.
No,
movie?
you said get
You
rid
said
of.
get rid of.
Yeah, you said get rid of.
Okay, hold on. Well, let me go back. You can only watch one for the rest of your life.
Attaboy.
That's a whole different punishment.
Now, Doris, you answer,
What?
and then Derek.
You can only watch
You
one for the rest of
changed
your
the
life.
whole parameter of my
Wait, yeah, you.
answer.
What the
That
heck?
just-
You
that
said
caught me
get
off
rid
guard.
of first. You didn't say watch.
Yeah.
My brain
I was
hurts.
get
Wait.
rid of.
Why don't we make this one get
Well,
rid of, and then the next one watch?
You still would have had to get rid of two anyway. You only can pick one.
No,
So you
we're
still
picking
would've had
one to
to
get
get
rid
rid
of.
of
two.
That was the main
The
point of the
one
question.
The first question, the original question, makes it where we get rid of one movie and keep two. Now you're telling us
Yeah.
to get rid of two and keep one.
Yeah.
It's two
So
different
you're
Yeah.
gonna-
Which one is it?
So you can only pick one. You can only pick
To
one
watch or get rid of? Okay.
to watch.
To watch? Yeah, pick one.
Uh,
Okay.
Well, then that's a whole
Well,
different
then
thing.
redo it again. Now we got to redo it.
So now
My
Doris
mom-
answer.
Do over.
My mom told me to get my thoughts together.
Honestly,
Hey, look, y'all can host it if y'all
Yeah, I agree with Miss Kim at this point. Come
All right,
on,
well, Kim,
come on, Donald.
Kim, you host it next Thursday, and I'm gonna see how it go.
This is gonna be a mutiny soon.
Yeah, Godzilla train's yelling at you.
He said, "Start switching stuff up." Hey, brothers mess up.
all right, Doris, you can start with the answer since we gotta
Okay.
redo it.
Okay, so this is the one that I would watch over and over again.
Yes.
Destroyer.
Yeah.
The Destroyer.
All right, DJ.
Gotta go with that one too.
Nick.
You know what? I'm gonna go with King of the Monsters because the Oxygen Destroyer is introduced and Destroy is technically introduced in it.
Nick, but we don't see Destroyer in
Oh!
2019.
Yeah, we don't see one though.
We don't even
What
know
is
if
that
he's in
an
the
Easter
multiverse.
egg?
Exactly. Thank you, Doris.
Easter egg. Easter
Yeah.
egg. Oh,
But it is an
you.
Easter egg though. It is an Easter egg though.
Ooh.
All right, I would say.
Dag it.
I would say King of the Monsters. I would pick that one because Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra. This is the
They're on
first
the
time that
big
they're on the big screen. They're on the big screen. So
Remy,
I gotta
what
go
about
with
you?
that one.
I'm gonna pick Destroyer too because that movie I never gets tired of
How did I cut
every time I
myself?
watch it.
My mom says she can watch the Godzilla 2019 over and over again. So now this is our final question that we have. Who would like to host the podcast next week? Yeah. All that talking. Remy, you want to host it?
I mean, it is my pick next week, right?
I don't know. I think it's DJ's.
Okay, I put this
Wait,
out
is
there
it?
and I'm going to say it publicly. I will try, but next Thursday is St. Patrick's Day. There's a pint and bangers and mash waiting with me.
Oh, that's right.
I do not know
Next
if
week
I'll
is
be
St. Patrick's
here.
Day.
I might be face down in the grass.
Geigen Gaming, Mothra, Rodan, and Monster Zero can fly, but Godzilla can't. Godzilla, he stands out. He's just different. He built different.
Yeah, that is true.
just
Godzilla
has to
can't
jump up and-
fly?
You sure about
done it.
that, my guy? He's flown. He
Oh,
has
that's right.
flown.
He has
Thank you,
flown.
thank you.
Godzilla has flown, my guy.
I forgot. Atomic breath.
Godzilla has flown. It might
Doris,
be
my
the
mom
funniest
said,
thing we've-
my mom said y'all will be drinking.
Yeah, maybe.
I agree.
We'll sneak some in. We'll sneak some in real quick.
Put it in a sippy cup.
Yeah, there you go. I'll use this to like make people believe I'm actually drinking.
Godzilla has flown. Godzilla
No,
has
just
slid.
get one of those koozies that looks like a Coke can and just put it over your beer can.
Exactly.
Okay, okay, I'm straying off here because Godzilla has flown and we all know what we're talking about. The other thing he's famous for that to this day is my favorite thing. Everybody want to help me in doing the Godzilla happy dance? Ready?
Oh, I was gonna say the tail drop kick.
No,
That's also
Godzilla
his
happy dance.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
The
got
dance
it.
also, but I was thinking of the drop kick that he did with the
Yes.
tail.
Stallone.
Like, how is that
Godzilla
possible?
wins.
Like, how did?
All
So
right.
your last question you had, you made me think about it because you talk about the 2019 King of All Monsters. As much as I did like that movie, and I like the newer ones, like compared like to a lot of movies, they did really well in my opinion. But I I wouldn't be able to rewatch that over and over again purely for the fact that, like, in my opinion, this is my opinion. Clearly, I'm not
That's what
like
this
you
is.
all.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
It felt off that they had those four were the main like big ones. Yes, the good had screen time, but there's all the ones that they like just shown quick glimpses of whenever they called all the monsters together. I felt like some of them should have had more screen time than just a quick little glimpse, and they just
Welcome
kind of
to
like
our world.
grazed over that fact.
I do agree with that, and they did something. They did something that I didn't like. So what happens is a lot of the things that weren't in the movies, they put them in the books. So
Yeah, that's right,
I
they
have
did.
the Godzilla Dominion book, and a lot of those Titans are in that book. Even I have the King of the Monsters novel, and I don't like that they did that because even in Godzilla versus Kong, when Godzilla and Kong have the first fight, when Godzilla knocks Kong down, he's about to shoot his atomic breath, and what happens is when he gets shot, it doesn't necessarily hurt him, but it bothers him enough to where he took his focus off Kong. That's in the novel. Because when I first watched the movie, I'm like, that never bothered Godzilla. But when I went back and read the novel, it tells you that they made special missiles that could hurt him. But they didn't put that in the
Oh.
movie. So you have to go in the novel and read it. So that
Yeah,
was
it's never
something that
good when
made
you
me
do something like that.
Yeah.
yeah, they definitely put it in the novel. So I had to go back and read the novel. I'm not sure who turn it is to pick. Now, Remy, you said you're up next. It's either DJ or Remy. I don't know who's up next.
I
sent the
remember.
chart, but I don't know.
I think it's me because I remember last week we said it was Doris's pick. Then I think it was my pick afterwards.
Yeah,
I think we were going
so
over.
It goes Remy, Derek, Serge, Donald, me,
Okay.
Doris.
All right,
Yeah.
Remy. So, do you know what you want to discuss next week?
Yes, I do.
Gamma.
I thought
Go
about it.
for it.
Okay. I didn't go that far.
No, not bad.
Doris, you
No,
funny.
no, you
Doris is funny.
guys, listen. Next week it's gonna be a dark week. It's gonna be
Hey,
a
let's
dark
get it,
week
boy.
because I'm gonna have to pick one of the lesser Godzilla movies because we have to get them out of the way once in a while. We have to get them out of the way. So next week we are going to be looking at. I'm literally sweating. I'm literally about to throw up just saying it.
Wait.
We are going to be looking at Godzilla 1998.
I freaking knew it. I knew it.
And there's
We're
your
gonna be
reason
looking
why
at
I'll be
Zilla next
drinking
week.
next week.
Yep. We're gonna
You
be
know what?
looking at Zilla. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
on
sorry,
Netflix.
but we
I
have
can
to
watch
get it out
it.
of the way. We have to get him out of the way.
Quick question before anyone goes anywhere. So you're, I heard earlier you all talk about like people and like Toho and the people that like references and movies and everything, and people that have worked on it and everything, and like put other stuff in it. Two thumbs down. Someone that and you said dark, and it made me want to ask it. Someone that I feel like should make at least do part of the work on a movie for a new Godzilla series spinoff, something like that. Hideo Kojima, if you want to go dark. I feel like he would be good at making a good MonsterVerse movie.
If it doesn't take him like 10 plus years to do.
Yeah.
Remy, you got a lot of flack, bro. From
But
I
yes,
know.
you're
A lot of people
You
are
know what?
saying like,
You know
no.
what? Everybody could give Remy a thumbs down and say, no. But Remy's got a point there. We gotta get rid of these to talk about the good ones.
I won't be on the next
Yeah.
stream. I won't be here next week anyway, so it doesn't affect
I
me
know
at
it.
all.
I can't be. But hey, Remy, I'm going to put my 2 cents in now. I've said this before, and I'm going to say
I'm
it
just
again.
kidding,
When
Remy.
it comes to 98,
Okay.
if it was named any other monster movie, it would have been a great kaiju. It's
Yeah,
just not
exactly. No,
Godzilla.
well, it would have been an okay kaiju film because, yeah, if it was named something else like The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, I'd be, oh, it's all right. Not great.
I
No,
mean,
give it
I-
But because it's
Right.
called Godzilla, that just pisses me off even more. I'm like, no, that's not Godzilla. You screwed him
Point
over.
number two I got to make now, since I probably will not be here, is I will give it a C+. The only reason it gets a C+ and not a D is because at least they used Matthew Broderick and not that jerk off from all the Mission Impossible movies. I don't even want to say his name.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Not that. If anything else, it would have been a good film. Like I hear all that, but I'm gonna get straight to it. That movie trash, bro. That movie garbage.
Yeah,
Remy,
it-
you picked
Remy,
a garbage
so,
movie, bro. It's no
What?
way around
Okay,
it.
fine.
No. We gonna watch it. We gonna watch it.
No,
We gonna watch it.
no,
We're gonna watch. No.
Garbage. We're not gonna watch
If
it.
you want
We're
to,
not gonna do it.
wait,
We'll do Mechagodzilla then. We'll do the original Mechagodzilla.
Okay, Remy.
No,
Remy.
no, 98.
Remy.
98. All right,
here's
fine.
the
We'll do
fun thing.
98. What?
Riff Tracks has an audio track that you could play along with it, where they're riffing the movie as you watch it.
Oh, it's even better then. I was do that.
Remy.
I was watching that
Godzilla
way.
98. So
Remy, brother,
that.
you know that movie deep
DJ,
down
Don,
inside is trash.
I know you guys are all like, Remy, why did you pick this movie? But again, I feel like we got to get the bad ones out of the way so we can focus more on the good ones. Because, if we just keep pointing out the bad ones, eventually we're going to be left with those ones. We're going to be like straight through all the good movies and like, okay, what ones do we have left? We got the three words left. Like, damn
Y'all
it.
should have listened to me.
Remy's going
Y'all should have listened to me earlier. I told y'all that. Get them out the way. We don't want our last three movies being Godzilla's Revenge, Son of Godzilla,
exactly.
and the 98 Godzilla.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I feel
I
like
will say
if
this.
we get one of these bad movies out of the way first, then we'll have less to worry about, and then we can go back to quality. Now we're talking about garbage. Then we're going to talk about quality later.
I will say this. The 98 did do something good though. They got something good out of it. The TV series was awesome. The animated series was awesome. So
there we go.
Something good.
There we go.
Come out. But the movie's still garbage though. Movie's still trash.
No, of course it is. I'm not saying it's good at all.
Okay,
I'm saying it's
pop
terrible.
quiz, guys. Pop quiz. Godzilla, not the animated series, but the original animated Godzilla. What was the company that produced it? Come on. Don't let me down.
Hanna-Barbera.
I don't know the company. I know it's Hanna-Barbera though. Yeah, Hanna-Barbera.
So do we see Yogi and Godzilla?
Son,
What?
get off the line.
The Seinfeld one.
Oh
my
wait,
God.
this is your son?
Remy,
Yes.
my mom said stop crying. Yeah, he crying, folks.
Yeah, Robert is my son.
Donald, why are you going against me, dude? You and I were
Remy,
just discussing that we had to get this out of the way.
Son number two.
Whining, brother.
Donald, all right, I'm out. Goodbye. Everyone have a good night. I'm leaving.
Hey, but
I
you know
don't
what?
come here to be abused by these comments.
Wait,
Miss
Like,
Kim,
Feel targeted.
I don't come here for that.
hey,
I already
Remy.
get targeted for Lucky Baragon. I don't need this. I don't need this garbage.
That's true.
right
You
now.
get
Remy.
someone targeted for that one.
We could discuss Godzilla versus Bambi.
No,
That was a
that's a
2-second
short
film.
movie.
That was 2
What
seconds.
do you like about this? Bambi got
And
squished.
just as interesting as 98.
Remy, my mom said, "Man up and take the
Bambi got turned into
criticism."
I
venison.
am taking criticism. I'm just saying, I'm
Okay.
messing around. We have to take it though. We have to do this.
Okay,
movie.
my
Or
mom
else we're just gonna
said
be left with it
everybody-
later.
Okay.
I don't want to feed it to her right now.
Yeah,
You were
we'll
doing
get
it
to
just a couple seconds ago, Miss Kim.
Look,
Actually,
we'll get to 98.
I want to do 98, but I'm not going to be here next week. So save that for like
Yeah.
the week after.
Son of Godzilla.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Get
that
off
one's
the
later.
line.
That one's way
Get off the
later.
line.
That one's way
Well,
later.
I'm letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know up front. I'm picking Son of Godzilla, Godzilla's Revenge. If it's not back to me, so Remy, you can do 98. DJ, you next. You better pick Revenge, and then Serge better.
Remy.
Don't put stuff in our mouth yet. Don't put
Remy.
that on DJ.
Remy, since you're
Don't
gonna
put
do
that on
98,
DJ.
I'm gonna do a PowerPoint for you, so that way it's already up.
All right.
Oh,
Thanks.
God, I
All
don't
right,
wanna
thanks,
see
man.
those.
Thanks, Nick.
Look,
Don't worry,
I'll tell
Doris.
you
your
what,
next pick, I'll do a pop.
But I want to
pop-up
be
thing.
here to trash talk 98, man.
You will
know,
be in the comments.
Don't worry. So we'll do it for you. We will trash it for you.
I actually liked it though.
It's
That's
actually,
funny
you know
part.
what? Next week is
Godzilla Train said y'all need to
it's
stop
gonna be
respecting
like a riff track of
disrespecting-
'98. Like
brother,
DJ
the
said,
son
we're
of
just gonna be ripping that
Godzilla-
movie apart.
Son of Godzilla is trash. Godzilla Train. That
Godzilla
movie
Train,
garbage,
please
bro.
stop. It was a
Yeah,
Son of
but
Godzilla is garbage,
The only-
except for like the last like 3 minutes.
The ending.
Between
The
that
ending
little
was
scene
the only
with-
good part.
The ending, exactly, Nick. The ending is good. Everything else is garbage in that movie.
If you look at
Garbage. You
Manila
understand me?
looks
You
like a
understand me,
science
Donald?
project.
Garbage. It is garbage. Son of Godzilla, 98, and Revenge are all garbage, along with the enemy trilogy. Those movies are all
Damn.
garbage.
But you
Understand
can't
me?
beat the smoke rings. You can't beat
Trilogy.
the smoke rings.
No, garbage. The smoke rings are still garbage. Doesn't
Godzilla's-
matter.
Godzilla Train said, "I'm gonna go." I mean, you can bring all the education you want. If
Bring
the
it,
movie's
dude.
if the
We
movie's
would love to
terrible,
have
the
you on and
movie's.
tell us what the educators on that movie.
I'll take everyone.
I'm not,
on
I'm not
with
being
this-
I'm
with
not being
this film.
aggressive, by the way, Godzilla Train. I'm just fired up right now.
The exact thing.
Nah, it's good.
do
It's-
it.
I love the passion and the energy. Like this movie
Yeah.
can have all the knowledge in the world and it still suck. So it ain't nothing he gonna say that's gonna change my
You know what?
mind.
Actually, you know what? I'm acting more than any of the actors in '98. I have better acting
Oh
than all of them.
wow!
How about that? There's my first roast of the movie.
He said, "Let me call Leslie real quick. Bring it on, Godzilla Train."
Yes, bring it.
To like make a little joke, you're hating on Son of Godzilla, Mom, but making a little joke out of it, you are technically the grandmother of Son of Godzilla since
Wow.
little one is over here.
Not yet, not yet. And that child will be raised right, not like that naked mole
That's
rat
right.
science project Manila.
All right, Mom. All right, so we will be reviewing the 98 Godzilla film picked by my man Remy. So that's going to be a really, really interesting show.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Remy, you're
Remy,
not
it's
wrong,
good,
my
brother.
guy.
It's good. Remy,
You
it's
did,
Well,
good.
we
you did
have
the
to
right,
get
you
it
did
out
the
of the
right
way.
thing.
No,
You
I'm
did
not,
the right
no,
thing.
No, guys, I'm not apologizing to you. I'm apologizing to our subscribers. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry, but we have to do it.
It's
Believe me, I don't like it either. But I have
it's
to be the
gotta be
bad
done.
man in this situation. I had to be
We're-
that
we're-
guy.
Suffer
I had
for
to
the
be-
sake
I had
of the
to take
many.
Serge's role in this. I had to be that guy. So
We're going to
The
have
needs
we're
of
gonna
the-
have
the needs of the one outweigh the needs of the many.
Yeah, damn.
we're
right.
gonna
yeah,
have
exactly.
fun.
Thank you,
We're gonna
Doris.
have we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun next week. This is gonna be really, really awesome. And tonight was awesome as well.
No,
Doris,
let's
you
just
picked a
rip
really,
apart
really
the
great
movie.
topic.
We're not going to talk about any positives. Let's rip it apart.
If
Just
it
like,
helps you any, Remy,
just like-
I do have a 98 figurine.
It's like rip.
I did
practically
have the
massacred
98
in the
figurine.
movie.
I did have it.
I still
Don't know
do
what
because
happened.
it technically is
Godzilla
Godzilla,
toys
and you know
too,
if you're going to be
actually.
you know,
I had a toy
Yeah,
for the 98 one.
Now,
Somewhere.
look, I'll
Robert,
just tell
sit
you
down.
what. All right, so 98 is what we'll be discussing. My mom said she would teach analysts on Son of Godzilla.
Oh, wow.
whoever picked that movie, I
feel
might
sorry
pick
for you.
Godzilla's Revenge.
Okay, wait, I'm going to put this out there, but in May, whatever show is right before Mother's Day, I want me and your mom to host.
Ew.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
And then for
That's
you know,
cool.
you up for that, Kim? I'm waiting for an
Let me see
answer.
let me-
Oh,
let me
she
see.
had her
Oh,
show
yeah.
on, so she had to go.
I think she. Let's see. She might right back. She said she. That'll be awesome. That would be really, really awesome.
Where'd Remy go?
All right.
Oh,
I have
Remy
to,
exited.
it's 9:30, guys. I have to get up early. I have like a zillion children and
All
Look, he's
right.
back.
Peace out.
Remy.
Later.
Have fun in the dark, Remy.
Don, don't close out the whole stream yet. Just like when you end it, just stay here.
Godzilla Train said, "Gotta talk about the good." Of course, we is Godzilla Train. Like, brother, I got this.
Oh yeah, we got the good and the
I
bad
ain't
in
gonna
that
just.
movie.
I mean,
We ain't gonna
just
trash
sit
talk
on here.
it. There's some good, some bad.
We just crack jokes. Let me do this, brother. I got it. But yeah, But yeah, we'll have fun with 98. We'll have fun with 98, and that's what we'll do. So Remy, where's Remy? He's gone.
He just
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
vanished
he had
on.
to jump out. His phone was probably dying. He still don't have power.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
true.
That's right. Well, y'all have a blessed night,
Mwah.
and we are out of
Yeah.
here. Peace out.
See ya.